everyone, thank you for joining me, GlamRat, Rat on the Road. The aim is for me to go to as many festivals as I can this summer and chat to bands wherever they are playing. This time round I am at Call the Wild Festival and we three kings decided to stop by and have a little nat with me. Now considering their name has a number, there is actually only two of them and a skeleton. So I'll let the guys talk about that, and we talk about all their new stuff that they've got coming up and how great it is to be back in festival season. Hi everyone, GlamRat here at Call Wild Festival, and I am joined by we three kings. I keep saying we are three kings, but that's something completely different.
That works as well. It technically
Whatever you
is
want to
correct,
call us.
so that's fine.
So do you want to introduce yourselves to everybody at home?
I'm Pete, the drummer from We Three Kings.
And I'm Rich, vocals and guitars.
But there is another player who is missing at the moment, and that's Mr. Bones, the bass player.
Bonezy.
Bonezy even. So what's the crack behind that then?
So basically, there used to be a real life bass player in the band.
So you just died.
He decided he died. Yeah.
Yep.
And unfortunately, we made the fatal error of naming the band something that's got a number in it.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. I was like, there's only two.
So when that happens, you're kind of tied to a set number of personnel. So hence, Bonezy came back from the dead to pick up the bass duties. So that's what's happened.
That's what's worked then.
And you know, he's pretty good at it as well.
Yeah, to be fair, I just watched your set and like you guys were brilliant. You were full of life. I love the matching kind of shirt situation.
We didn't phone each other the night before to say, what are you wearing?
What are you wearing?
It was just a complete happenstance. It just happened.
So is this your first festival of the year, or have you done a few before? And how many have you got going on?
This is the first outdoor festival of the year. We did one a couple of, well, maybe like a month or so ago that was like an indoor thing. But yeah, this is the start of festival season proper for us.
Nice.
It's our second time at Call the Wild. We were here last year over on the Trailblazer stage.
Yes, I remember now. Yes.
So that was a massive success for us, and hence we're back on a bigger stage, bigger and better.
There were so many people there as well.
It was great.
It's like you guys were
really
on quite early. Well,
really
1 o'clock,
good.
weren't you? You guys were on at 1,
yeah.
and I was like, wow, this is quite early considering that everybody was hammered last night. You'll see a lot of...
Including you.
I kind of.
Okay.
I wasn't too bad. My head's not banging. It's
We'll
fine.
find out more about that later on. Yeah.
You'll see some photos probably later on.
Yeah, good.
But yeah, you guys had loads of people there.
It was great, and honestly,
how did that feel? Because like people were singing back to you, people were dancing and jiving. Like it just looked awesome. It was great to be there.
I mean, it's mad. Like you look out and you see people wearing your T-shirt and singing your songs back at you. It's pretty mind blowing, to be honest. Like we're not a big band, a well known band, but. Yeah. That is pretty mind-blowing when that happens. And then since we came off stage, the reason we're slightly late speaking to you is because everybody wants to come up and talk to you, buy a T-shirt, buy you a beer, etc.
Yeah, because I tried to catch you like just for a second and you were just like, hi, I'll see you later.
See you in a bit.
Like, that was it.
So from our point of view, I mean, it couldn't have really gone any better, really, apart from maybe if it was a bit sunnier.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to admit, it's dark and grey.
It's dry. It's not been dry. We're over the other side, right? We're in Manchester and it's not been dry for 3 days. It's been wet, solid, all the way through.
Biblical
Even by Manchester standards, it's been bad. So to get here and to have a nice dry day and everybody...
Not have to wear your wellies.
Everybody bouncing around and having a good time, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Are you here for the rest of the afternoon or do you have
Evening, we're staying overnight tonight and we're going to go home tomorrow.
Who are you looking forward to then today?
We've just been chatting to Muddy Brook, who we've seen before, and we seem to be kind of following around a little bit in terms of, they're following us, I don't know which way around it is. So them, but to be honest with you, there's a lot of bands that we've never seen before, and that's a part of these festivals, right? You get to see new bands and experience new stuff and whatnot. So yeah, looking forward to just checking out everybody and seeing who we like and all the rest of it.
You played some new songs as well. So you got a new album out, EP, or what's the deal?
You explain.
So
explain.
When we first started, we did EPs, did a couple of EPs, and then we went down a single route. And so obviously we've done a couple of we've got a single this year, one single this year, two singles this year.
Nice.
We've got a third one potentially coming, and then we're looking to do an EP later on in the year. So we're back in the studio. We've got another track that's already in the can done, and we've got another couple of tracks, 2 or 3 tracks that we've got pretty much ready to go into the studio. But we're writing quite a lot at the moment, so there could be more stuff coming. Future, who knows? Look, you know, an album, absolutely. If people want it, if that's what they want, and we build up the fan base.
Tell them. Tell them.
You know, if that's
you want
what
an
you
album.
want, we'll do it. Obviously.
I mean, by the end of the year, we'll have brought 6 tracks out in 2024, which, you know, I'm pretty sure somebody's brought a 6-track album out. Like, it could potentially have been an album. Yeah. But for us, we like to keep the momentum going and keep regularly putting stuff out and keep people's interest going. But what we found is, talking the earlier question about the skeleton and the bass player and stuff, since we've made that change, we've just been pretty prolific in terms of songwriting.
You've played better.
Yeah.
Well, that's up for debate, but we've certainly been prolific in terms of the songwriting and the releases and stuff like that. So that's been going great, and we've got more stuff in the can ready to go. So yeah, if you're following us, you might get a bit sick of us by Christmas because there's quite a lot of stuff coming.
Good. I want to be sick of you.
Yeah, good.
Because then when it gets round to next year, you're going to have something a bit more bigger and badder than ever before.
You never know. You never know.
That's the plan, isn't it? So you want to step up every single year. So last year we were on Trailblazer stage. Now we're on the South Florida stage. We want to be on the Kilburn stage next year.
You'll be on main stage next year.
You'll be closing the festival, man.
Raz, if you're watching, mate. Raz, come on, sort it out.
How are we, mate? Work it. So who are your inspirations then? Because I was trying to put a genre to you guys, but like just hard rock just seemed to have been there, and you were quite. I was finding it groovy as well.
Yeah.
So how would you put yourselves, if anywhere?
You nailed it, I think. Really. Yeah.
Groovy.
Well, we've just got a mixture. So you know, obviously, I'm from Manchester, so there's a bit of that kind of groove from the Manchester kind of scene back in the day, back in the 90s, all that sort of stuff, and that's obviously evident. Yeah. But you know, growing up on things like Queen. Led Zeppelin, you know, even the Beatles, all that sort of stuff. Obviously, as a kid, I was a bit too young for all of that stuff. But my mum and dad, obviously, were massively into it. Bowie, all sorts of that sort of kind of 60s, 70s. Yeah. And then you go into the more recent stuff, which you know,
Queens of the Stone Age, Wolf Mother, Royal Blood, Rival Sons.
There was one of your songs that was quite Queens of the Stone Age-esque.
We get that quite a lot. We get Royal Blood a lot because there's 2 of us, obviously, but there's some similarities in the music as well. Wolf Mother, there's a lot of similarity in the sound. Yeah. Rival Sons are probably the only band that are really smashing it out there, that are probably in that exact kind of niche genre that we're in, kind of. Kind of, what would you call it? It's not exactly hard rock, but it's like melodic, big rock. You know what I mean?
It's quite big. I mean, as everybody knows, I do the AOR show for Hard Rock Hill Radio, which is arena rock, and it is kind of anthemic.
That's what it is.
What you guys kind of push, and that's quite cool.
We've always been big on the riffs. Like, it's got to have a good riff, good hook in the riff that you use it. That's the start of it. Sometimes then it'll be the hook in the lyric as well. So we try to bring both. And I think when we're writing the songs, if it doesn't have that, it gets parked until it has it. It's got to have that. If I'm looking at it as a fan, it's got to have both of them. Because that's what drives me, what gets me going. And I think what's happened today is you saw more and more people coming towards the stage as we heard the music and they were drawn in.
And to your question before about people singing along and stuff, you've got to give them something they can sing along to, right? Like it's got to be, and even if it's the first time you've seen us, you can hopefully kind of pick up what's going on.
Yeah, because like I remember you briefly last year, but I don't remember your sound being so big, so I didn't know if it was bigger stage, bigger sound.
Two-piece. That's
just a two-piece situation.
Everybody, since we've gone to a two-piece, and you know, no offence to Ben, God bless him, Bonezy, God bless him. But you know, previous bass players, you know, that added something anyway as a three-piece, but as a two-piece, it's just I think it's because me and him are so locked in. You know, the drums and the bass and the guitar, but it's tighter. It's harder to not be tight in a way because you've only got 2 people playing, and obviously we've
travelling about must be easier because you don't need a cow.
Well, arranging diaries, travelling, we can come in one car.
We'll talk about
let's not go there. But also, when there's 2 of you, there's nowhere to hide, right? You've got to bring 100% every time. So that's probably part of it as well.
I mean, to be fair, you were going that hard, your glasses fell off.
Glasses always fall off. That's
Mine steamed up at some point. I had to keep cleaning.
That's part of the show. Don't give the trade secrets away.
It was just a lot of fun. So, what would you like to say to everybody at home who haven't seen you or who are supporting you? You know, just give them a message to the folks at home.
Look, check us out, see if it's your sort of thing. Hopefully it is. I mean, it's gone down very well today at the festival, so if the sort of bands that are on at Call the Wild are what you're into, then check us out, We Three Kings. We're on all the socials, we're on Spotify, we're on all that stuff. Look for the skull with a crown on it, Bonezy with a crown on it, and we'll be there. And like I say, there's lots more going on for the rest of the year, so yeah, get on board, get on board or get off.
Spread the word, people. Listen, if you want to come and have a good time and enjoy rock music and energetic music and riffs and catchy choruses, and this guy can sing, right? He can blast it out,
to be fair,
right? And I'm not just saying that, he can, right? So if you want
he don't want to lose his job, that's fine.
Is it paying?
I paid him a lot of money earlier on to say that.
Just say that.
No, seriously though, if you're into that, that's what we're about. We always have a good time, and that's the most important thing. And thanks to the fans that have already followed us and come down today as well. It's been amazing to see people, see faces that we've seen at other festivals as well. Fantastic.
That's awesome, isn't it?
And we'll go on to share a couple of beers with them later as well.
100%, yeah.
Gonna go and have a few, but I'm gonna drop everything in the description below so you guys can find the links and everything like that. Just make sure you drop down below and have a look and a nosy. But thank you so much, guys, for taking the time out to chat.
GlamRat all day long.
He's the one.
I'm only one, that's me, just the one and only. Chesney Hawks has gone out on me, I'm the one and only. But we'll catch you later, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Thank you so much to We Three Kings for taking the time out to chat to little old me. It is greatly appreciated. In the description below, you will find all the links to all of their socials and Spotify and stuff like that. And if you think, do you know what, I need a bit of that in my life, then make sure you go and follow them and stream their music. But until next time, catch you later, GlamRat, and see you soon.